a long and dusty trail from my hometown in Kansas for a life I've chosen you could lead.
Good morning. It's never too early, as they say. How did I get here? Some of this might be self-indulgent, but you know what? I don't care. It's my channel. Anyhow, a student asked me, how did you get to where you are today? And as I thought about it, the only thing that I really could say with unabashed honesty was that I made every wild, crazy decision that I could. If the choice was between something reasonable and something insane, I'd always pick the insanity. No matter what. And this is what I told him as I was sitting in my little spinny chair. This is a quote from Captain Kirk. If you want to sit in the chair, risk is part of the game. Every single decision that I make has to do with putting myself somewhere someone else isn't. That is a strange way to put it, but that's exactly what it is. I'd be working a regular 9-to-5 job, and they go, hey, do you want to do a tour down to Texas? Sure. When do we leave? Tomorrow. Cool. Hey, do you want to go to Lake Powell? Oh, yeah, when? Tomorrow. Cool, let me just grab my guitar. These choices put me into the places that I needed to be to do the things that I needed to do for this business. Now, we haven't really gotten into exactly what this business is. And that's because the business model keeps changing. I think the biggest piece of this is that I never really had a plan B. Now, of course, I worked a couple little jobs here and there to keep the lights on. But by and large, this is what I did. I'd run studio projects. It was feast or famine. I have money and I was just throwing out $100 bills and being wildly frivolous. Or I was so broke I was going through the couch looking for change so that I could go buy a pack of cigarettes. There's never an in-between. There's never a balance. And that's the thing. It's like you've got to do something. You've got to go through your bases. You have to pay your dues. And boy, did some of us ever pay dues. My goodness. Some of this career I wouldn't wish on anyone. It's hard. I go on tour with Jason Burke, and one night we'd be in a 5-star hotel, housekeeping. And then the next night, we'd be snowed in a single-wide crack house in a blizzard, and I'd be sleeping next to a 3-legged Rottweiler that had pissed itself, and it was mad at me because I was in its bed. Then a week later, I'd be in a mansion in Old Tacoma with servants. It's a weird life, and you've got to be okay with the weird. You've got to take the risks. You've got to take the chances. And this is the thing. You've got to be able to take the risks and take the chances. That's why I can't recommend this life to everybody. Because not everyone has the fortitude for it. Not everyone has the freedom and luxury to be able to do it. And it's a huge drain on mental health. I spend every day crippled with self-doubt and wondering if I can. And then I just get up and get to work. That's hard for anybody to do. I hope that this video finds everyone well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And remember, I'm not rich. I'm not famous. I don't know everything. But it's been one hell of a ride.